I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. I need you to go.
Do your business.
Come on, you're switching off. Don't worry about that round.
And box.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you do.
Let's fight.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Let's do it.
Focus, focus. Big, deep breath. Big.
Box.
Let's reset. Switch stance.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight and now you've let him back into it.
And box.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Didn't land that jab. Throws the jab but does not score. A perfect counter shot. And he misses with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that.
Back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
That big hook doesn't land. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. Nobody home with that hook. A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round.
You start to make mistakes and you're switching off. Get back at
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What a punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That hook just can't find the target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He blocks the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You're much better than this guy.
On to the fourth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he misses with that straight left. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Where did that come from? Down they go! Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
From the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of...
Go back out there and easy to win this round.
There's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff.
How about that time counter shot? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Jab misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round.
Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That right uppercut misses. That punch is beginning to take its toll. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
How about that time counter shot? Defense is not an option for these two. And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with the left hook. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma.
You want to win this fight? Have you got complacent?
Here comes round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He misses with that straight left. That's another scoring shot. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Lucky that hook didn't score. And that jab just missed with the left hand. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who...
Fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back.
And we enter the 8th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Trying to land that jab. Nice punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punching. Whoa, wait a minute! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Looking to land the hook. The straight right just misses. This one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. We wanted action, and they are delivering. That hook doesn't score. And a nice left hook. This round's still up for grabs. Whoa, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation.
Get your mind back on the job.
Here we go for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until the senses have come back.
they're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The hook scores. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. A lot of work.
All your work all the way through camp, and he just
The bell rings and we start the third. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Swing and a miss with that jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. They exchange punches. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round.
What are you doing? Don't worry about
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Beautiful counter punch. That hook is parried away. They both want the knockout. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round.
Big, deep breaths.
And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, we'll just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round.
To fight that round, that's his round.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
It's bombs away. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that.
Back into the fight that round. That's
Here we go. It's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Well done with that counter. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he gets to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice job getting that punch through. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Can't land the jab there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Let's talk about Alvarez.
switching off. He's starting to make mistakes.
And there's the bell for round 8. A perfect counter shot. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? And he scores with the counter. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
How about that time counter shot? Nice job blocking the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan.